Hey Boxed, how you doing? Doing good, man. Glad to be playing again. Been having fun with Anime Warriors, so. Hello. Um, Not a super long time. I meant to start streaming earlier, but I had to change a bunch of settings when I started it back up. So kind of just like a test stream today, probably like an hour or two max. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. Yeah, it's been crazy. It's been like a couple of years, I think, now since I was streaming. You got a job? What are you doing? Nice. Yeah, whatever you can do, make some money. Is that really all that was in that? That was. Oh. Yeah, I've been grinding this game out. I just started like been a little over a month now. Been playing or Geez, it's almost been 2 now, but I started like a month late after the game came out. Yeah, it doesn't take. Right now is the perfect time to start if anyone hasn't played the game because these summer islands are so good to get because these units are better than Bizarre Town. So if somebody starts here with like even commons, they could push through all this no problem. Hold on, I'm about to. The screen's gonna go black for a second. I'm going to get the link real quick and post it in the chat. 1 second. There we go. That was weird. I couldn't even pin the message because there's reactions in the way. Can't join the code. Oh no. Yeah, anyone can join that link. Realize I have like a bar at the top of the screen. I'll probably put some text in there later. I just wanted to test run a stream today, see if everything is working. It's kind of difficult right now. I didn't realize that recently Roblox made some update with their anti-cheat that's messing with OBS, so it's really complicated to get Roblox on the screen now without making a bunch of other things change. Where's the orb? I am not sure. Let me check. I can check for you.
Distance keeping us
Looks like it's in Black Clover. I don't know. People are being pretty weird in the Discord chat, so. What did you download boxed? There you go. All good. Looks like you got it working. I don't know if you were in here when I said that. Oh, maybe you joined on your phone. Never mind. Are you using, which Roblox are you using? 'Cause the links won't go to the Microsoft Store one, I don't think. I could be wrong, but I don't think the links will go to the Microsoft Store one. You have to use the like Roblox player beta or whatever from their site. Not sure if that's the issue. Oh yeah, like the error or not the error, but where it pops up and says, "Are you sure you want to join these links or whatever?" Yeah, that's weird. Yeah, Roblox has been kind of weird for me in general since I've been playing it again. Daughter, and she's 12. Yep. I think I have a good delay right now. I'm not sure why it's delaying so much. I hate this raid. It's so overly complicated. The last one I could just sit in the middle and it would kill everything. Not complicated, but just annoying. Oh yeah, yeah. I was working a little bit and yep, just spent a lot of time with them. Nice. Doing. Always forget to turn this boost off. Yeah, I just got burnt out and I wasn't really feeling Roblox. I'm gonna try rolling up somebody. But yeah, sorry I got distracted there. Yeah, I just got burnt out. Wasn't really having fun with it. Got a little repetitive too. I just wish there was more to kind of do. Wow, I got ocean board that quick. Oh, didn't really. I would love it if I could get another Inferno, but I doubt it. Appreciate it, man. Gonna take a while to build everything back up though. Get people back in the Discord. I'm rolling these so quick, but I don't want these mythics. I have 3 with Captain on it, but I don't want Captain. I was probably playing with Gojo when he was talking about you, or talking about me, because him and I were playing this for a couple weeks, and then I think he moved on to play anime. He's playing Anime Adventures now, I think. I'm surprised this game has as little of players as it has, honestly. I prefer it a lot over old anime fighters. I haven't even touched it in like 20 plus updates probably. I heard anime, maybe people are just complaining it's normal, but it sounds like Anime Adventures got a lot harder or something. I don't know, everyone's like complaining about how hard it is, but I didn't feel like it was that hard outside of rolling traits is really bad in that game. But I enjoyed that one too. I played that for a while too, I just don't think I streamed it. Remember. I'm looking forward to Anime Champions Simulator when it comes out. That's the main focus once it does come out. I've been testing it, so yeah, if anyone joining in, if you're looking for like a carry in beginner dungeon 100, that I could do easily, probably with a full lobby, or for sure with a full lobby. Um, insane dungeon, I don't know how many people I can carry to 100. I'm sure I could do like 3 or 4. I'm not sure beyond that. And then impossible, I probably could carry the same. I don't know, like 3 to 5 range. To 20. Yeah, the only thing for me is when it comes to anime adventure, Oceanborn again. I could use these Oceanborns though. That's actually perfect for them. I'll just leave those Oceanborn, level them up, and they'll be good summer units until all these summer events end. But oh, back to Anime Adventures. I just enjoy games on Roblox that are more AFK. Sometimes I sit here and grind out some dungeons or something, but for the most part I just enjoy opening and coming back to like cool units and stuff, so Anime Adventures required too much of my attention consistently. That's why I got out of that. Yeah, Anime Champ's gonna be good, man. I can't talk about it really, but it's definitely gonna be good. Of course, yeah. I'm down to play with anyone when it comes to these. The only thing with this game, so with Anime Warriors, one reason I think Gojo got out of it is because we really couldn't play together. I found out that I was disconnecting. I was disconnecting every night. I was like, I wasn't sure what was going on. I thought it was the game, which I still do kind of think it's an issue with the game. But there's some sort of connectivity issue between some people, and if you have them in your server, you'll disconnect within a couple hours. Motion board again. And that's what the issue I was having. I was disconnecting every night, and I was getting frustrated. I was about to quit the game because I was disconnecting so much. But then I tried just doing the server by myself, and I haven't disconnected since. Yeah, I think it might have been a region thing between Gojo and I. That's what my guess was that it was because I'm not sure what country he's in, but he's pretty far from me, and I think it was just kind of pulling the connection of the server too far, and it was just disconnecting us both. Luca, Doni. Sorry if I'm mispronouncing that, but if you're in the stream, is there something you need carried or anything? Just let me know in the chat in game if you do. You need help with summer raid? Okay. I need to whoa. This summer raid in the first island or the second island? So I might do some of these ones on this first island, but I'm more focused on this one. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, once I get boxed, I can do that. I don't know how I'm rolling this many mythics this early. Like less than 1,000 rolls, and I've gotten like 4 or 5 mythics. Captain's my least favorite. You don't have the second one. That's fine. I can do this one. Need to go buy some battle tickets though. Yeah, let me fix that real quick, box, while that's rolling. Oh my gosh, man, this is crazy. I don't like this though, cause my luck is just getting all used up. Oh, that's nice. Weren't you having computer issues before? I feel like you were having computer issues back when I used to stream, so it's nice if you got a really good computer this time. almost didn't join. I'm in the summer raid, Luca, if you're still in here. How do you get gold? Gold. Oh, solid gold? Oh yeah, you definitely want to go for the attack speed at first until probably at least 100%, and then go for, no problem, Luca. Then after that start expanding the range, but the best way is to do dungeons and activate this 2x drop booster. I don't know if you have any Robux, but if you buy this one time, so it's, how do I have to start it to add hours. So it's 2,500 gold, which sounds like a lot, but once you get going and you get that auto attack fully upgraded, you buy this one time with Robux, and then just activate it only, because you can activate it and stop it every time. Activate it only when, so it's a server boost too, you don't even need to buy it if you go into somebody else's server that has it too. But you can rack up, before you run out of that 12 hours with the drops, I always just do drop, I don't do anything else, I don't think all the rest of it's worth it. But if you do the drop one and only activate it when you're doing dungeons or raids, it lasts so long. How much, I got 3.1k. I can buy another one, and I just recently bought for 2,500 gold at boost. So I still have like 8 hours left, and I can buy another one. You can keep up with it by just activating it and deactivating it on drops. King Dishy, do you need something specific? Dungeon or battle or something? Oh, let me open now. They're gonna roll on that event unit that just reminded me while we were in there. Pull on him. He's a good Oceanborn unit. But with a drop, if you do a, not impossible, what is it? Insane dungeon, with that 2x drops activated, you can get probably a good 100 solid gold every time. Doesn't show yours started for some reason, but everyone gets that buff, or those boosts whenever you do it. Yeah, so it just popped up for me too. Pretty nice that it works like that, so anyone in your server gets that drop. I would cancel it for now though, and activate it in like 6 minutes. Right before, when you get like the minute timer for like Insane Dungeon starts in 60 seconds, that's when I'd activate it. And then as soon as we're done with the dungeon, deactivate it. Unless you're going into Impossible. So what I do is I usually just go right in a row to all of them and keep it activated. But yeah, you want to deactivate it whenever you're not using it so you don't run out of time. Just let me know. I'm not sure what's your damage. Oh my god. Getting so many mythics. I wish it always worked like this. Oh no, that was my... I really wanted to use my Mythic Pity on a attempt at a Monarch. You can solo quite a bit though. You can probably solo 100 in Beginner Dungeon. And probably at least 50 in Insane Dungeon, which is plenty right now. Both dungeons, or every dungeon is good right now too, because there's these chests. I don't know if you've been playing the game since this update or not, but they added these chests in the dungeons that drop XP or all the boosts, all the different boosts that you can get. So all of these, it can drop secret boosts, it can drop the godly potions or whatever. I'm not sure if it can drop hatch speed, but I'm pretty much everything. Yeah, I think AFS added something like that after I had quit. To solo insane 100. I don't know if you're in here, Dishy, but it is. Not sure. I think 50. I don't know the DPS, but I think it's 50 billion DPC is kind of the cutoff. But you can struggle at that DPC. Like that's the very bottom line. Best event to AFK on? I don't. Are you talking about the boosters boxed? Like what you were just using? Or are you talking about the maps, this map versus the other one? Oh, the boost. I don't use it to AFK at all. It's way too expensive to upkeep to keep it on. I only use it for the 2x drops. If you plan to be in a booster lobby, I would just find somebody else that, because people will post in the Discord all the time that they have a server with whatever boost on. I would just AFK in one of those. It's really expensive. Yeah, 200 every 12 hours. Like that might seem like a lot, but or like it's cheap. 200 is not too many Robux for it, but 12 hours, that's one night you AFK and you're pretty much out of that boost for a minimal gain. Like +1 open, that's only like a 10% boost to how many you're opening overnight. +1 Lux, maybe like less than 10%. Yeah, I don't like any of them. Yeah, I can carry Dishy. Keep stopping this, I don't mean. I can't answer anything like that box, but the only reason I can answer that one is because it's non-existent right now. I have no idea. None of that's been implemented. But yeah, I can't answer like any questions about it. I'm under an NDA and everything that I had to give my driver's license, sign a contract and everything to test it. But it's very early development, so it's not a lot of that stuff. Do you have the 100? Oh, well, yeah, we'll do that. No, you'll always. So solid gold's a good one because that one. Oh, dungeon chest right off the rip there. Oh, can we do the 50? Wait, can we hit the 50 button or? Oh no, he hasn't gotten 50 yet. Okay, so yeah, you get solid gold no matter what. The red crystals are based off you doing damage. I think the dungeon chests are off damage, but that doesn't. 2 times drops don't affect the boost that you get out of those. But it's just pretty much, I think, only red crystals that matter in here. Otherwise, you get the solid gold, you can get the artifacts without doing maybe even the artifacts. Not sure. I don't do a lot of these with people. I've been pretty much soloing this whole time. Yeah, if you're still in here, it'll pull you forward. Just make sure you don't go the wrong way and run off the map, because the door behind you, if you don't make it into the button room, will open up. But if you go out of that, it'll fall off the map and teleport you out. So just stand still. If you lose us or anything, just stand still for a second and it'll pull you forward. Is it showing artifacts at the top for you, Box, even if you don't get the hit on the boss? Oh yeah, so it's pretty much just the red crystals, and if there's a corruption event going on during one of these, I don't think you get the corruption materials either if you're not doing damage. But solid gold is the same no matter what. Drop luck can affect that too though. You want to try to boost your drop luck up because this 2 times drops is gonna double what drops. So if one red crystal drops, it'll drop 2 instead of 1. Or solid gold, it'll drop 2 instead of 1, etc. Like if there's 4, it'll drop 8. But if you don't have a high percentage drop, you're not going to be getting a lot. Like mine might be a lot higher than yours if you look after this. You just want to get oceanborn units. I think it's like treasure hunter units. There's a lot of like easier traits too to roll on your units just to get the drop bonuses. So glad, and maybe AFS has updated and made it better, but I remember when I used to do the carries and trials on AFS and people would hit the button and all that stuff. It's so nice that there's a feature on here that makes it so it just brings people forward if they miss it. That was probably the most that's one of the reasons too that I quit streaming. It was just a headache every single time I streamed because people were doing stuff to just mess with the lobbies. How much did you have beforehand? Zero. I can't remember how much total it is to completely upgrade it. I want to say it's in like the 1,000 range. So it doesn't take too long with this 2 times drops. Yeah, Raven, if you're still in here, I can carry you in. Well, I can carry you in the new or the Summer Island ones. I don't want to waste my tickets on just random ones, but I'll do the summer ones. Yeah, Gustavo, I can do 100 insane. If you guys join in these lobbies though, try not to come back into the insane 100s if you've gotten it already, because it might be kind of hard if too many people get in here that need to get carried. I don't know if I can do a full lobby or not. I've never tried it. Oh yeah, Box. It's extremely fun to farm these dungeons when you have like the 2 times drops on. I can't even do it anymore unless I activate that. When they have a drops event during the weekend too, and you activate that on top of it, it is really good. It goes up to 3 times, and you can get like hundreds of solid gold and red crystals every single time. By the way, if anyone new is followed or anything, I appreciate it. I can't really see stuff right now. I had to do my stream in a weird way today. I'm gonna have to work on getting it right for future streams. Nice, Dishy. It's definitely worth it. If you've upgraded your auto attack as much as either you want to, or if you've maxed it out, even better. But those server things, I don't know if you heard me talking to Boxed, but just 2 times drops event is by far the best one, and only activate it when you use it. No, make sure you hit no on that. Don't go to that. No, hit no, Boxed. No, no, no. I'm delayed, I'm sorry, but no. That's just, so they added that so people wouldn't miss out on, because there's some of these achievements is complete a certain amount of dungeons, and people wouldn't get credit for the previous dungeon because they'd have to leave this to go to the impossible tower and stuff, so they added that just to give you credit for dungeons. But now you automatically get credit. Just recently they added that you get credit after 5 minutes anyway, so even if at 45, if we would have just left here, we would have still gotten credit. That's what I do though when I'm by myself. I'll do this dungeon, and then as soon as that pops up, I hit yes, and then I leave my 2 times drops on and go into Impossible Tower, and just go through all of them like that. Yeah, when most people have their summer units on, I'm top 100 even outside of these Summer Island events, but if I equip my best team, I'm probably #1. I'm probably like more in the like top 75 range. Yeah, so Box, one reason I like this game so much more is there's not a whole lot you can do by scripting to get ahead of other people. So this game has been a lot easier for me to be smarter than people and get ahead of them. But AFS, that's what kind of killed the game for me, is so many people were scripting, it was impossible to reach top 100 in pretty much any stat. This game has been a lot better about people not cheating. Sure, there still are, but you really can't get too much further ahead. Just like the auto attacking, all that stuff. I like that you can auto attack a boss while you're opening without having to run a tiny task or scripting. Meteors are easier. It's just, I was at a point that I was running like 3 games to do meteors when those came out in AFS, and it was just like, man, this is too much. I can't do this. And that was the only way I could get viewers, is if I was doing all that to stay ahead. Yeah, exactly, Box. Yeah, I figured. Alright, so how many people do we have in here? This is, yeah, I don't know if I could carry more than, I don't have my deity cosmic villain on, but I don't think I can do more than maybe 1 extra person. Oh yeah, you got it, didn't you? I risked a Mewtwo way back too, and I don't remember if you got yours now. I remember when you did that, but I risked my Mewtwo and actually got it. Oh, it broke, that's right. Yeah, I remember you doing that though. Alright, so yeah, you got what, 111? Exactly the same. So make sure you deactivate your boost now. I think I was the one that talked you into doing it. Yeah, I had to risk it for like that Mewtwo. I think I did it on a low percentage. I was grinding so hard on meteors though to get all the materials for him, and I definitely would have quit for sure after that if I hadn't got it, but I don't think I played much longer anyway. Keep rolling traits on this event unit. Yeah, so I don't know if I went through with that thought, but if you just went through the insane box, you can join if you want to, but everyone else, if you could not all join whenever it's insane, I don't think I can carry like 10 people at the same time, unless you guys have some decent damage too. I think like 3 or 4 or something. Yeah. Oh yeah, I think I dropped a ton of brutes in mine, and it was only like a 50% chance. I didn't like how much gambling there was in that game. And I just recently seen Trademark's video that there's like a dupe machine now that you spend real money to risk your materials. That honestly, oh, perfect. Yeah, I'll come to the raid. Yeah, I'll do the raid. I'll activate my boost for it. Oh, you already have yours active. Oh, we could activate damage server boosters too, and I could probably carry more people at once. But what am I looking for? Oh yeah. Alright, I got enough tickets, so. Even the beginner dungeon is good for boosts, by the way, Box. So that one that's about to pop up in like 4 minutes, or I guess it's at the same time as this. But in the future, if you do those, I think the chests are the same no matter which dungeon it is. I'd go for Kaido secret, Luca. That's quite a bit better than the decaying secret. For what? Credit for what? Did you already leave? No, no, you're not. I don't think you. Can you get back in? I'm not sure. They don't have good features, I don't think, for leaving and joining raids on here. You might have doubled up on your tickets if you were to rejoin. I would just do the beginner dungeon with your drop event on and get some boost, because I don't think you can get back in. Oh yeah, you should still get credits. You got, oh, you jumped out of the castle. Yeah, you'll, if you're still in here, I think you'll get credit for the raid. Oh, do you guys need beginner 100s too? We're just gonna have to kind of vote here on whether we do beginner dungeons or the summer raid whenever it pops up. And grind. Yeah, Gus, you can join. Might have to occasionally reset these lobbies and get some new people in here to do whatever they need. The beginner dungeon's pretty good for gold. It's really bad for red crystals, but I think it gives a pretty comparable rate of solid gold in the beginner dungeons. If you need red crystals though, beginner dungeon's very bad. Even with the 2 times, you'll probably get like 40 or something for the whole thing. Congrats, Gus. You're 9k away from getting another one, or the first one? No, just stay in here. I would do the raid first. If you already spent your tickets, these raids are pretty good, especially if you get the event unit. He's pretty much a better secret. This Cthulhu, where is he? Him. Yeah, I only have him level 200. Let's see if I have another 200 to compare him to. 34.9. That's another secret with Brawler at 54.5. Is a good amount better than a secret. I never even. I made one of those. I got rid of all those. I have the Luffy hat or whatever, but I got rid of all the Evo mythics because they're just. It's not worth how much material you have to put into them. Nice. Yeah, max leveling your units is the biggest thing, Gus. It doesn't matter what the unit is. Even commons will. Why did it not give us the corruption event thing? It said secret boss in Walled District. I would always do those two. The 2x event drops don't work on the secret boss boxed, but so if you deactivate that but go to the secret bosses are really good. Because you take the corrupt gold and you take shiny units you don't want. That's why I have all these legendary shinies, and you can trade them in for materials to reroll traits. Yeah, gold's kind of bad from the raids, but at least you get something from it. Auto hatching for 4 days. Yeah, I've been non-stop hatching for like the 40 days I've been playing. I stop to do dungeons occasionally, but I would keep any legendary you get from the trait machine in summer unless you have like 100 plus. Because it's about a 1 in 300 chance to get a mythic, I think. Hopefully, Gus. If you have boosts, make sure you activate like a secret boost and a godly boost right before you're about to pull it to increase your chances. Yeah, Boxed, if you upgrade your... So there's a corrupt merchant. I don't think it's here this time. But during these events, if a corrupt merchant comes up, make sure you upgrade the attack speed. Or I think it's attack damage now for the corrupt events. And you can get like 100 rerolls plus just doing the secret boss for 15 minutes every time. Make sure if you guys join in here, let me know what you need in the chat or something. Whether it's beginner dungeon, insane dungeon, impossible towers, so I can, because we're kind of bouncing around, some stuff's at the same time, so you just gotta let me know. He's in, so if you go to your teleport list, he always shows up on the list. He's in Walled District at the back. I'm not sure if you can attack though. I think there's like a 4-person limit. Oh, what happened? Why did he die? It's weird. Oh, sorry, Gus. So I can open any myth. Yeah, it'd be nice if you got Inferno. I got super lucky on. I rolled a lot to get this one, but this one I got really lucky on. This King of Heroes. Make sure you stop your events, by the way, Boxed, if you're not. Oh yeah, you're at Cursed. Yeah, it's the next world. Yeah, he'll show up on the list. If he doesn't show up for you, it's because you haven't unlocked that world yet. Just keep leveling units in Summer Event, or if you can, try to get the Samurai Capital, because those are the best units in the game right now. Both of the Summer Islands are better than Bazaar Town. Tur, if you're still on the stream, if you get him down below half health, I can go over there and hit him, but I think you have to do more than half the damage. Definitely get that, Gus. I think auto attack is great. It's nice to not have to have your auto clicker right on the unit or something at night and it could slide off your mouse moves or whatever you play on, and then you're not attacking. The auto attack's like one of the best solid gold purchases, even over the events. Would you buy, Box? The auto attack? Gus, same thing I was telling Boxed. If you can save up, or if you can get 200 Robux and buy the booster, and you only activate the 2 times drops whenever you're doing dungeons, it'll last you until you can buy more without, you never have to spend Robux again if you just keep grinding dungeons and deactivating your booster whenever you're done. And you can get solid gold really fast, like 100 plus per dungeon. Got it. Yeah, that's pretty much all I've gotten out of those skin things. Are kind of bad. Gotten a rare, that's the best one. Solid gold is the stuff that you need for the auto attack. The gold bars. Yeah, Gus, I've not had, I mean, I've obviously pulled, how many of him? 2 are pity, but I've pulled 2 of them, but you go on Discord, you're just going to discourage yourself for sure, because other people have pulled, they'll pull like 5 in one night. I've never pulled more than 1 secret in a night. Okay, I'm going to go do this. You might need a damage boost too to get through this if a lot of people come. Three secrets in one roll. I think it was that was a visual bug, Gus. I thought that was what was happening too, but I guess it was just a visual bug. Because it happened to me too. It said I got 2 in a row, and I only got 1. No, it's fine. If you're not in here, if you could activate it, that'd be No, don't activate it yet. We'll see how it falls here. You have to, oh, because you need to switch your, I think you have to switch yours first while it's activated, so I don't think it'll let you. Oh no, Gustavo, did you fall off? Yeah, you can't move. Or if you go the opposite way and jump off the map, it resets you. I'll get you in on the next one though. It says something like, it shouldn't be full. I don't think there's any limit to how many they can have in there. I'll have to check the server member count. If it's an exact number, it might be full, but I can't check that right now, unfortunately. Boxed, make sure when you're opening too that you trait lock like Oceanborn, Monarch, all those as well. Nice critical. Are you free to play or do you have all the extra opens? Because, oh yeah, I guess I should explain why. Oceanborn has drop luck and opening luck. It's the best unit in the game for drop luck and opening luck. Except for Infernal. Infernal is the little fire torch thing. That one has 50% drop luck. Free to play critical? Nice. If you anyone that's free to play, by the way, you definitely should go for Ultimate Challenger, the Jiren. I think that's the easiest way to make pretty much secret level units over and over. I know it'll take a while to get all the mythics you need for him, but 300 fans is not that hard to do if you just do probably like less than 3 corruption events and then de-shiny the units. You can get those 300 materials quick. Captain is probably a little bit stronger than Oceanborn, but Oceanborn's my favorite mythic because it's only like 10% weaker than Captain, and it has all those other buffs on it. I'd rather run a full Oceanborn team than a full Captain team. Even for damage, it's just not that big of a difference. But I think Captain is probably the strongest, or close to the strongest mythic in the game. Mythic trait. Yeah, Gus, I turned off the openings, because that just makes me jealous too. Seeing like all those shiny secrets, 150% secrets, all that stuff, it's just going to discourage you. So I just turn mine off so I only see if I open them myself. Oh, you're King Dishy critical? Yeah, but Oceanborn, 2 Monarchs is probably the kind of go-to mythics that you want. And obviously Infernal and Deity are their own thing. You can get those, that's the best. The server might be full right now, Gus. Hopefully some people start hopping out if they don't need things, just so others can get in. Oh, did I say boxed? I don't know if I was talking, or if I said your name when I was talking to someone else. Boxed. I didn't say you were jealous. For me, it doesn't make me jealous or anything that other people are getting stuff. It just makes me feel like my luck is terrible when I go like days without a secret and I see people like pulling multiple in short periods. That's why I don't like to have it on, especially like the otherworldlies. I thought I was never gonna get one. I actually came like a minute after I got that one. It came onto my game. I just missed my pulling that. Okay, Luca, I appreciate it. Might have to do these streams and like a one day do dungeons, next day do battles, and kind of alternate, because I won't be able to really keep up with tickets if I'm doing raids every day anyway. So I think that's what we'll probably do, is kind of have some days be dungeons, some days be like battles, and just kind of opening during the stream. Alright, Luca, appreciate it. Oh, Gus, it's under settings, global messages. This setting right here, that's what turns off your, it won't tell you when other people pull stuff. It'll say stuff in your server. Like if you were in a server with 5 other people and somebody pulled a secret, it would tell you. But it won't tell you other servers. Oh, did you pay to upgrade it too, Boxed? Yeah, it's crazy once you fully upgrade it. That's one thing too with these dungeons. They made it so, that was kind of along the lines of me saying that you don't really need a script in this game. It's so easy for me to just hold forward, stop at the boss, let it attack everything, hold forward, and just keep doing it. Everyone hit no. Somebody really good must have their units equipped, because usually I'm number 1 when I equip everything. I think, I'm not sure if you can pay for speed. It's pretty pricey though. I think it's better to just do the solid gold. It doesn't take too long to get it. Probably could do it in a day if you just grind out a bunch of dungeons. Hopefully, Gus, rooting for you. Hopefully I get lucky soon and at least get, I think I'm pretty due for at least like a higher potential secret, maybe not a shiny, but one that has like a 30% potential or something. That's why I'm kind of worried about rolling traits on my chaotic dragons. I feel like I'm going to get one that has an extra star. You're just balling now, huh, Box? I do that a lot too, though. Sometimes it's easier to just spend the Robux and not have to sit there and grind for hours to get something. I haven't spent any Robux though outside of recently the server boost. Outside of the game passes, I haven't felt a need to spend any Robux. It's been nice. I felt like I had to buy trade rolls all the time on anime fighters and was spending a ton of money. Yeah, it's a really good thing to upgrade. I want to, but the only reason I'm saving my red crystals is because I am hoping that I pull another secret artifact soon and I want to up or prestige it right away. But it's worth it to upgrade your aura. I think mine's like level 10 or 11. Probably only gonna do one more. At 30 we'll do either the raid or the beginner dungeon, whatever people want, and then I'll do one more insane dungeon and that'll probably be it. I'll stream again tomorrow and maybe we can switch it up and do impossible towers instead of insane dungeons. Because we can't do both, the time run, or I go over the time to get into the impossible tower. Yeah, boxed it. You're definitely maturing, that's for sure. That's exactly what I was thinking with that. I was like, that top person is 1,000,000% scripting. Because they're just non-stop doing dungeons. There's no way. I don't even know how that would be fun. Top 100 ban all, yeah. I'm not sure what all you can see as a developer on Roblox, but I feel like you should be able to see if somebody's completing dungeons or certain rooms of dungeons too fast, where it looks abnormal compared to a normal player. You kind of can AFK these though. If you get like a tiny task going and figure out the timing between bosses where you can like walk forward, stop at each boss, walk forward, stop at each boss, you probably could AFK these dungeons pretty easily just with a like tiny task going. Due to the auto attack. Hey, what's up, Future? Getting close, Gus. Yeah, exactly. So this one, that's what I like. There's so many things. At worst, you have to run a tiny task in this game. On anime fighters, like tiny task wasn't even enough in most cases to keep up. Yeah, we'll do the summer raid tour. We're on last room. Hey, Entran. Not sure if I'm saying your name right, but I remember you. Can't remember what I used to call you. Alright, you can go do the summer raid now if anyone needs it. That's still good, Gus. Meteors are decent. I was grinding them a lot. Like I've done every achievement except for the last one. It just takes, yeah, it's not really that worth it to be honest. I was doing them a lot, but now I think dungeons are better. Just do dungeons and get boosts. You'll probably get them just as quick. You'll get a lot more of other boosts for sure. There's a better chance at like secrets and godly potions from the meteors, but not enough to make them really worth it anymore. Alright, like I said, we're gonna do this raid here in a couple minutes, and then after that I'll do one more insane 100 if somebody needs it. But that'll probably be the end of the stream there, and I'll do a longer one tomorrow. How many rolls do you have, Gus? If it's under 200, I'd probably stick with Pirate. 300. No, I mean, not even. If you have 52, maybe. Pirate's pretty easy to roll, so yeah, I would probably try rolling again. But have Pirate on there still. If you're doing auto, make sure you still have Pirate on there in case you roll over it again. I'm not gonna get on him. What is worth more? Out of what? No, oh, for this chaotic dragon. To be honest, I'm not too worried about what he gets. The goal is, I'm just trying for Infernal if I can get it, but I already have this ocean, one of these ocean-born ones. I'll shiny, and then I'll take him to full potential too once I get enough. Yeah, he's expecting to get a mythical is what I would be saying. It's like a 1 in 300 chance to get a mythical. That's why I was saying 2 to 300. But you can also roll pirate again pretty easy. That's like a 1 in 10 chance to roll pirate. So summer event's really good for trait rolling. If you lose pirate or treasure hunter, you can get them back pretty easily. No, so Box, you don't have to fully kill the meteors. That's one thing. I actually have noticed that I get better drops when I don't kill it. It'll automatically give you the loot once it despawns. Hopefully you make it before. I know I'm delayed. You're probably not gonna make it. as long as you do like 30% of the damage of it, it'll give you the drops whenever it despawns. Hey, Hoang? Sorry if I mispronounced your name. Yeah, so that's one good thing about the meteors. I usually aim for 50% damage just to make sure, but when it despawns, it gives you the loot from it. I haven't even seen Gear 5 Luffy yet. Yeah, event unit's pretty good. I would definitely be doing these raids if you're free to play. Grind dungeons with the 2x drops and try to get I got this unit really early on, but I've done probably 200 of these raids and haven't gotten them again. Another pirate after one roll. Oh, I don't like rolling on this guy. I feel like I'm gonna get an Infernal and I have no intention of making him shiny. Yeah, I guess you might want to just keep it and then wait until you get like over 100. Just do some corruption events and you can get a good 100, 200 rolls pretty easy. Save your rares, shiny rares. Yeah, Corrupt is really good now too after they did that buff. I get like 150 material every single one just soloing it, and that one we did earlier, I think I got close to 200. Any new followers that came into the chat, just I appreciate it. I can't see any alerts right now. I gotta figure it out. Roblox is kind of weird with streaming now. They've made some changes that have messed it up. Oh, I don't know why I'm rolling on him. I can't even use him here. That was dumb. So by the way, whenever this stream ends, I'm gonna set my server back to, geez, nothing. Back to private, just because I don't want to disconnect when I AFK. It's just a headache to lose hours of AFK time, and I have some sort of weird issue where I get disconnected. So after this, it won't matter, Gus, if you're trying to do beginner dungeon, I'm gonna close the server down after the stream is over. I'm not sure if you were in here when I was explaining it before, but I disconnect a lot. Like I used to AFK with somebody. He's from a different country, so that might have been the issue, but I don't want to risk disconnecting when I have to go somewhere. Yeah, we'll do insane. Yeah, it takes a lot longer boxed, but it'll fuse all the way to a max level. That's how I've auto-fused all mine to max level, even on that one you're on right now. It takes longer to hit 210, probably like 4 hours or so. I'm not sure the time frame on it, but you can only fuse Summer Island units into Summer Island units though. You can't do other units from like Cursed High to Summer Island. You can't do that. He might have. I think for the new one. I'm not sure about the first one. Guka? But always auto fuse. You can max out units in any of the Summer Islands or anything over like level 100. You can max out a unit in less than like 4 or 5 hours. What's up, Hulan? Is it? I didn't even hear what it was. The song right now, Box, or the one it was on? Yeah, I guess he already did buy it. I don't know how well that's gonna go. I didn't really get good vibes off him when he did. He talked about it in the Discord, and I don't. They're switching it back to weekly updates, which I don't agree with weekly updates. I think the content is just too forced, and you don't even get to enjoy the previous update before you're rushing to get ready for the next update. I think 2 weeks is perfect. 1 week is too quick. Yeah, wasn't max opens like a pay to win thing? Like you had to pay real money to do the max opens? Oh, was it free? I thought it was like either, maybe not free, but you had to grind some material or something to do it. Yeah, the current, okay. So that's the thing though, they make something really, AFS was really bad for that. They would make something really hard so you felt forced to spend real money or else you had to grind for way too long. Oh, it isn't hard. It was, I know for sure it was hard when it first came out because that was around the time that I quit. Because I believe it was the same update as the one that introduced like the defense mode or whatever, like the wave defense. And it was definitely hard at first. Maybe they fixed it later on, but it was. Oh yeah, that's what it was. So yeah, you had to do the defense modes to get them. Oh yeah, I was farming defense modes like crazy and was getting a decent amount of them, but there was some way to do it that people were using scripts for. I remember that. It was an Orca. What do you mean? Um, I love Bob. Depends on where you're at. Like, what are right now? I would just go to the Summer Islands. Auto fuse all units you get into your best unit, besides ones you need. Like, don't fuse mythics or something if you need those, but auto fuse everything into whatever unit's your best summer unit until it's max level, and then just repeat the process to your second strongest unit, and just keep doing that until you get a full team of max units. Oh, Orca Prison. Maybe that's a different one. Boxed? Was that the first defense mode he came out with? I didn't know it was Orca Prison. Yeah, I auto fuse mythics as well. But usually when people are asking for advice, they're at the very early stages of they don't get very many mythics or anything. Ulan, if that's you, I'm not sure if I'm talking to you in game, but same advice. Just go to the Summer Islands, because those units are the strongest right now. And those units will carry over to the actual game. Like once they get rid of these islands or events, you can still use those units. So that's the best spot right now to be grinding. But just fuse one unit, don't spread your XP around. That's the main mistake a lot of people make, is trying to spread their XP out. Just focus one unit. Because look at the damage just between like let's say, I don't have a, hold on, I might have a comparable unit, but just between level 200 and like 210, like those are bad traits. Look how much stronger that secret is versus the other one. He's newer as well, but quite a bit. He actually has 35% more strength, and he's still 20 billion weaker because of the damage, the level difference. So focus on levels first. That'll give you a ton of damage. Incubating's kind of bad in this box. I wouldn't really incubate. That's another positive of this game over AFS. At least, again, I haven't played AFS in a long time, but you used to have your best units in the incubator almost all the time, and it made the game not fun to play. This, you can max level your whole team in a couple days if you have the game passes. The enhancer's worth it though. That's the only thing that kind of pulls your units away from you, but you can use the Excel tokens that you get from dungeons or from the Impossible Tower shop. Use those Excel tokens and you can cut off a lot of the time. Oh, sorry, Box. I see what you're saying. I was looking at the in-game chat and didn't see what you were saying in the other chat. Yeah, Summer Island, incubate your Summer Island units, like one of them at least, is a good idea for someone free to play. Especially if you can AFK, because AFKing is kind of the name of the game here. If you're not able to sit there or have your phone or your PC going or whatever you play on, Incubator is probably going to be your best bet. It just takes a lot longer than fusing. Probably from a chest, Gus. That's what I was talking about earlier. The chests, or the dungeon chests that spawn in here sometimes, are insanely good. You'll get boost all the time. Free-to-plays for sure need to be farming dungeons as much as you can, because those dungeon chest rooms will give you tons of, especially this boot, like the standard luck boost, which will help you a lot, but it'll even give you secret boosts and the godly boost too. Shiny 2-star Ichigo or 1-star Sukuna. Probably 1-star Sukuna. Yeah, I think he's quite a bit stronger than a 2-star Ichigo. We have a lot of people in here, by the way. I don't know if we'll make it to 100. Hopefully. You can do the index too, Box, to compare them. So that you come in here, you can add the traits that they have and everything. You can traits, you can add the amount of monarchs you're using on your team. And if you click them, you can change their level to the same level too. But monarchs, I don't know if I explained that to you, if you already know, but monarchs are like can't remember what they used to be called in AFS, but you run your strongest units and then 2 monarchs, and you'll have more damage than your 8 strongest units. Because they add 30% damage each, but the cap is 2 per team. Love it if I could get another secret artifact. I don't think I will though. It's so hard to get them. First king. Oh, okay. Yeah, see yeah, always use that index for... You'll be able to, if you're opening in Summer Island though, you'll be able to potential increase them pretty easy. It's easy to start stuff up in this. All you need is 2 normal mythics. You don't need shiny, like even if it's shiny, you just use 2 normal mythics to potential increase it. So it's pretty easy to get 3 stars. You got from all 3 dungeons. What did you get critical? Oh, you got the secret from all 3? Wow. I just know I'm going to end up getting a secret from a different one when I need the one from the insane dungeon. I'm going to do beginner dungeon and get one there that I can't even use. Oh yeah, we'll make it. Gustavo, I don't know if you're in the stream still. Are you still in the... Hopefully you're still in the insane dungeon. Not you, Gus. Sorry if you thought I was talking to you. Oh, did you get locked out too? Yeah, one more from Impossible Tower is the hardest one though. That's impressive that you got one from there. Because Insane Dungeon, obviously you do like 50 rooms plus probably every time you do one. But Insane, or Impossible Tower, it's like maybe 20 rooms on a really good run. For most people. I think we lost everyone that actually needed this Insane Dungeon. Because I think Raven and what's his name? Nuroko or something? Or Nero? I think these guys have both gotten it already. Rank is just pretty much just playing box. Oh well, and quest, yeah. I forgot that the quest. Yeah, the daily tasks. Yeah, so all this XP you see in daily tasks, weekly tasks, these are the ones that give you, that's XP towards this. And then just AFKing on the game levels you up to. Hey, Lickle? I don't recognize your name, so you must have had a different name from when you used to watch. But welcome back. I hate that. It's always people joining into the stream right as I'm about to leave. Ooh, got 150. Nice team box. Alright, so if anyone in here needs this raid, we can do that, and then after that, that will be the end of the stream. If anyone's just stopping in here, I'll stream again tomorrow, and we can do some more carries on whatever you guys need. Oh my gosh, box. Thank you. How much did that give me? 70 trillion? Do I need to do? I'm about to just make this one shiny. So worth it. Yeah, the yens are always, even in AFS, the yen was really bad. I don't know why it's so low. 'Cause 70 trillion's like a couple bosses probably. I didn't even see your YouTube chat. What was I about to do? About to do something. Oh, I'm just gonna go make this guy shiny. I'm not waiting. Oh, there's a meteor here. If anyone needs a meteor, I'll leave part of this for you guys. In Alien Planet. Or should I? I don't know if I should do it. What if I get Inferno? Doing it. Do it. I just know I'm gonna keep spinning on these random chaotics that I get, and I'm gonna end up getting an Inferno. So, one more Oceanborn. What else? Gotta make sure I'm level on the right one. I made Chaotic Dragon shiny, the shiny from the newest world, the Samurai Capital. I'm gonna regret it though, because I don't really need normal shinies. I need shiny 3 stars to really make improvements on my team. So it's gonna suck if I end up pulling, because I still have to pull a lot more of him. If I end up pulling like a 1 star or 2 star potential, I might have just screwed myself doing that. JoJo map quick, I would go to the Summer Island or Summer Event Raven, because the units are stronger than Bazaar Town. So you should be able to fly through these if you go to Summer Event and then auto feed to whatever unit you get from there that's the strongest. We can go on a Wishing Orb hunt after this if you guys want to. I don't need them, but somebody else does. Fox, definitely look at the wishing orbs as well. You can only get 5 through 7 off the ground when they spawn in like that. Once you have all those though, all you have to do is complete all the challenges in the wishing orb section on this map, on the summer event map. Get the power one, the unit's really good. It's this guy, the evil dragon. Stat copies 75% of your best unit, so if you get one really good unit at some point, it'll update to be 75% as strong as that, which is really good. It's a 75% stat copy, so if your unit does 100 billion damage, it would do 75 billion, and it updates all the time, so it'll forever be 75%. Yeah, it's, oh, sorry, I'm delayed for you. Yep, I turned it off. Okay, we can go look I'm gonna go look for this orb. Can't remember the spawns for it though. This one I think is behind a building. Raven, you just, whenever you make something shiny, make sure the one you select first is the one that you want to make shiny. And yeah, it'll keep the levels, it'll keep the trait and everything. As long as you select the first one that you select needs to be the, here, so I'll go to it right now. Hopefully you're watching, but if you go to the shiny machine, say I wanted to make this enraged dragon shiny, and I had 2 other random ones, you click this one first to go in here, and it'll auto populate the other 2, and you'll save the levels and the trait will save. Oh, the orb is alien? Oh, that's where I am right now. Yep, alien planet. What star is it? It's a 5-star. Wait, what, Gus? What are you talking about? Yeah, Gus, you keep all the units. Yep, all the units will stay, but you just won't have access to. So if you are 1 secret off or something and the event ends, you'll never be able to make that secret. Or that shiny. But as long as anything you have will carry over. The event ones, these guys, they'll all carry over. Or well, I don't know what the deal is with this one, because this is pretty overpowered. I don't know if they're gonna keep it forever or not. I'd assume so though. What do you mean, Gus? When you leave, so like if I go to like Bazaar Town, or well, yeah, let's just go to Bazaar Town. I can still equip like the summer units. What do you? No, okay, so maybe you just misunderstood me. Yeah, you'll be able to equip them and everything once it's over. Like all of them will carry over. I just was talking about this evil dragon. I don't know if they'll keep this one or not, or if this is something just... Because this one's pretty overpowered. Hopefully we get to keep it forever. I don't see why not. People are grinding for it. It'd be kind of dumb for people to grind for just a temporary unit. So I'm sure that they'll keep it on. Can I get 1 summer trait? Oh, summer... Go to the boss, Raven. So come over... Go to one of the main bosses and farm that. Hopefully, if one's enchanted, he's not enchanted. Whoops. There's somebody else really strong in here. But yeah, if one of those are enchanted, it'll guaranteed give you one Summer Island token. If not, you have a chance to get one, I think. Critical, I think we still have probably a good 30 plus days on the summer event. It'll probably end around the middle of August. Alright though, sorry if anyone just joined. I am going to be ending the stream there. I'll be back tomorrow and we can do some more carries on whatever anyone needs, or just hang out. Thanks everyone for stopping by. What do you say? Hold on. I can maybe get 6 million open into this. Yeah, you gotta, if you're free to play critical, you gotta open a lot. Not sure how long it takes, but it's quite a bit of time for free to play. It's probably like a whole month total. So if you're already a ways into that, maybe like 15, 20 days or something. Alright, thanks everybody.